Hello, everybody. I come to you live post golfing, which we're not going to talk about because this is a series all about the World Cup. And honestly, I didn't golf that well anyway, so just we'll forget that. But it was later than I expected. So I was able to watch the first 85 minutes, I think, 80-ish minutes, 75 of each game between Mexico and Sweden and South Korea and Germany. I left with Sweden winning 2-0 over Mexico and then 3-0 eventually when I looked again. And then I looked one final time before I headed out, and Korea had put two past Germany, past Manuel Neuer, Germany, and that sort of, I guess, stacked side. But I was sort of happy in the situation in that if Germany had scored and won the game, I could laugh at Mexico. And like I'm doing now, I'm sort of internally laughing at Germany because, all the, oh, we're great, this is Germany, and they won the Confederations Cup with basically a B team, and it just goes to show you that you guys still have Joachim Low for 4 more years on his contract, and by the looks of things, he may not leave, but I'm sure they'll probably get rid of him. But I just find that absolutely amusing. I think Germany suffered from the fact that they did bring the same coach, and a lot of people are talking about how Germany sort of brought similar players who had won them the World Cup in sort of like a fashion that says, we have good memories, we want to keep them, we don't want to kick them out, rather than in previous national teams where it's like, you want to cut all the bad players and just objectively look at them rather than bringing emotion into it. So yeah, Germany's gone. You now can sit on the couch and enjoy the World Cup as it was meant to be, as us Americans have been watching, and as us fans of the U.S., because there are some Americans who root for Germany because, they do. Anyway, but so that happened. Then there were other games. Brazil, unlike Germany, got the job done, winning 2-0 over Serbia to secure their top spot. And then we've got Switzerland and Costa Rica, who drew, incidentally enough, which is kind of I'm going to see how that scored out. An own goal by Costa Rica, or by Switzerland, took away the 3 points for Switzerland. But I don't think, even if they had won, it was Switzerland, then Costa Rica tied, then Switzerland had an 88th minute goal, and then a third minute of stoppage time did the other thing, or they scored, tied it up for Costa Rica. So, but I think goal difference would have been against them anyway. So regardless, we've got 4 more people into the round of 16, and it's Sweden versus Switzerland. Oddly enough, Sweden just barely getting in by scraping a win in a draw, I think, against Italy to get in, and now they dismantled the Mexico side, lost pretty shockingly to Germany, and got the job done against South Korea. But hey, you do what you do what you need to do, and Germany kind of blew their luck against Sweden with that last minute free kick. So I think it was a lapse of thought and judgment, and ultimately Germany couldn't get it done, which is just a shocker. So it's a shocker for Germany as they are, but it's not so much a shocker because there seems to be a trend of World Cup winners 4 years later not even getting out of the group stage. It's happened 4, I think, out of the last 5 times, and the one of the times it was only to the round of 16 anyway. So so hopefully the U.S. win, not in 2022, because that means that they're going to fail out of the World Cup in 2026. So that's going to be great if that happens. Anyway, so that was today, and we'll look at tomorrow and see what's going on there. Tomorrow we're finishing up the final day of the group stages with 9 a.m. start. We're finishing off Group H strong. If you're going to watch anything, that 9 a.m. start is probably going to be the one you're going to want to watch because, again, it's Senegal versus Colombia and Japan versus Poland. And the standings are tight for Group H. So Japan winning will seal the deal. Senegal winning will seal the deal. Colombia, if they beat Senegal, will jump them and seal the deal. So Colombia need to win. Senegal could do with a draw or a win. Japan, a win or a draw, I think, helps them through. So ultimately, there's going to be some drama, as there seems to be, at least every day there has been. And then later in the day, we've got the England versus Belgium game, which is probably going to be something to watch because you've got two potential World Cup winners now that Germany are out, that sort of powerhouse or relative powerhouse, at least to what they were. So we'll see if they batter each other to a draw or if one team comes out as vastly superior, like, if Belgium beat England a bunch or if England shock Belgium. To be honest, I think it'll be a tightly contested affair, and it could probably end up like 2-2 or something similar to like Spain and Portugal early on. And then there's the fun game of Panama and Tunisia just playing for shits and giggles. So, and then after that, we've got a rest day, finally a rest day, a day to just chill and not have a game, and that will be on Friday. And then we'll start it off with the round of 16. Looking at the bracket, so like I said, Sweden will play Switzerland, Brazil will play Mexico. That's going to be a hell of a game to watch, just because Brazil-Mexico games seem to have a trend of being must-watch TV. But the game I really want to watch is that France-Argentina game. I'm going to really try to go and find a place where Argentinians are because honestly, I think they could win against France, and then, depending on how they go out or how the next, last group progresses and all that, it could be an interesting route and a hard road for Argentina to get to the World Cup. But we shall see. We shall see, as we always have this past few weeks or so. And it's World Cup football, and it's phenomenal. I love it. I love the drama. I love the stories. Argentina are apparently now being run by Messi, by the players instead of the coach. And I just would love to see that story come out where, Argentina get to the final, win the final with Messi coaching and playing and just saying, screw this, I'm taking it myself. But that's for another time. I'm already, pretty long in the time. So we'll see you tomorrow after the games. And sorry, Germany. Welcome to the couch.